things are going well.
Go away. You're gonna get me chewed out.
The Brotherhood is active.
What aid can I offer you, outsider? Stay strong.
You honor us with your presence here. The Enclave seems to have developed advanced plasma-based weaponry. I need to analyze our power armor.
Need something, friend?
Hail. Ah, you're back. You need something else now. Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
So what's the latest report?
It appears the Enclave troops have
what is
moved
it?
beyond the Purifier.
Does this sound noble enough? Quail before me. Files.
The Brotherhood is at your
Thine end is
service.
at hand. What that I may ease thy sleep. Why are you talking like that? I've been practicing. What was the result? We're in the latest scrap. I figure we should
There's been another
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid. The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible. Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves. No, I'm afraid not. After initial attempts to cross the radiation failed, it was decided to focus our efforts elsewhere. You, however, are free to do as you choose. More exploration may be useful, and I'll certainly be interested in anything you might find. I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand. Yes? Can I help you? I'm very busy. And so you go.
You honor us with your presence here.
Let's go sailing. It's a good thing. Breathe the sun every morn. Feel the spring.
Super mutants, Enclave, they all bleed the same. No worries.
You honor us with your presence here. Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt... Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear, these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She's our keeper of the scrolls. She'll want to know what you found. Glad to be of help. I am charged with the duty of turning these maggots into Brothers of Steel. With the threat of the Enclave, they're likely going to be pressed into service before they've taken the oath. So I've got a lot of work to do. That would be me, but that ain't gonna happen. Not unless Elder Lyons himself gives you the all clear. You get permission from the old man, and I'll teach you all you need to know. Otherwise, I've got enough brats to babysit. That would be me, but that ain't gonna happen. Not unless Elder Lyons himself gives you the all clear. You get permission from the old man, and I'll teach you all you need to know. Otherwise, I've got enough brats to babysit. Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards. Why do you think I ride these initiates so hard? I make training hell so fighting those uglies won't be. Damn initiates.
You honor us with your presence here.
Gotcha! 3 dog hands. Got lots of stuff going down in post-apocalyptia these days.
Welcome.
Hail to you, stranger. I am Knight Captain Dusk, in service of Steel. If you require anything, simply ask. My story? I blow the head off anything more than 200 meters downrange. I'm the best shot in the Brotherhood of Steel, bar none. Not even Colvin can match my kill count. That's my story. Damn right it is. Last time I checked, it wasn't called the Sisterhood of Steel. Hell, even Sarah has to prove herself to the knuckle draggers. Every once in a while, we have to show 'em what's what. I'm sure Gunny could train you, but he won't. Not without permission from Elder Lyons. You should ask him. He's usually near the lab. Stick to the shadows.
What's the situation?
Enclave strength. At 100%. They get reinforcements from somewhere. They still haven't determined the location of their headquarters.
Very well. Thank you for the update. Brother, what was the result? What is the latest scan? So what do you think?
Enclave troops
we
have
take
fortified
these
the Purifier
Enclave guys?
complex. With those
Please.
vertibirds, they're able to transport personnel at a remarkable rate.
That's not always been enough. You worry too much.
What's the situation?
Right, right.
It appears the Enclave troops have moved beyond the Purifier into the Silver, around the Wasteland region. No telling how far they might move.
Very well. Thank you for positioning the Purifier. That's some serious firepower they're packing. What do you think?
The truth? We can barely fend off the super mutants. Now we have a new threat to contend with. Doesn't look good.
Guess I need to talk to Scribe Jameson. Make sure all my
Hail to you, stranger. I am Squire Maxon, loyal servant of Steel. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. I plead for your pardon if my behavior offends you, sir. We don't get many visitors in the Citadel. The Brothers and Elder Lions are excellent teachers, but I get nervous about the protocols. The Codex says that outsiders are not to be trusted. Shield yourself from those not bound to you by steel, for they are the blind. Aid them when you can, but lose not sight of yourself, it says. It's not simply the outsiders that we are wary of. Anybody who has not taken the oath of fraternity is suspicious to us. The Codex says, fear those who do not pledge to the Brotherhood, for though their eyes may be open through service, they are now blind. But it also tells us, give way your suspicions to the wisdom of thine elder. Where he shows trust, so shall you. Elder Lions trust you, so you are free to stay here. Oh, well, you see, I am descended from the great Roger Maxon, founder of our order. I am the last of his line. They say my soul was forged from eternal steel, but I don't believe that. I'm really just a normal boy. I was sent to the Citadel many years ago to be fostered by Elder Lions, but that was before the Western Elders lost faith in the Elder. I really don't know if I'll ever get home, but, well, I kind of like it here. Sentinel Lions has been very kind to me. She's taught me so much. You're asking me what I think about the Enclave? Well, the Brotherhood of Steel has actually faced the Enclave before. Back west. More than 30 years ago, according to our chronicles. Judging from those records, I'd say their soldiers are outfitted in advanced power armor Mark II. It's pretty strong. Better than our power armor. And some of their technology is amazing. Vertibirds, plasma weapons that can turn a man to goo. Does that help? Oh yes, I've studied them quite a bit since I've been here. They're not all the same, you know, besides the regular ones. There are also brutes, and after them, the masters. They're really tough. But the worst of all? The Behemoth! He's a giant! I saw one once, outside the Citadel walls. So scary. The super mutants are all over the city ruins. But Elder Lions doesn't actually think they're from there, or we would have found their home by now. It kind of seems like they're looking for something, but we're not really sure what that is. No. But I could. I know I'm ready. I mean, it would be scary, but it's not fair that I have to sit inside while the knights go on patrol. I did go out one time, you know. Sarah, Sentinel Lions took me out, just to show me. I killed a super mutant too, I swear. I also sort of shot Sarah, but just a little. It was just a flesh wound. Paladin Gunny can train you, but you'll need permission from Elder Lyons first. You can usually find him near the lab. Very well.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
You honor us with your presence here. Welcome.
Got a second? What is it?
You heard what the others have been saying about the Enclave? The truth? We can barely fend off the super mutants. Now we have a new... us with your presence here. Watch it, Squire.
Here I sit in the safety of the Citadel, while the people of the wasteland thirst and suffer and die. Here I sit a failed, feeble old man. What have I really accomplished? How many have I truly helped? The super mutants still roam rampant. The people still die of
So what's
thirst
the latest report?
and radiation. The Western Elders cease to acknowledge my existence. Some of my own people have even gone outcast. And now the Enclave...
Hail. Hail.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
You honor us with your presence here.
Hail.
Robot fix and all that?
What results are you seeing?
Power systems are 90% at startup, but are running at 37% efficiency after coming fully online. I'm looking into what might be causing the leak. What I wouldn't do to get my hands on one of those Enclave vertibirds.
Welcome.
You honor
The
us with
Enclave
your
seems
presence
to
here.
have developed advanced plasma-based
I
weapons.
hear those Enclave
I
soldiers
need
are
to
equipped
analyze
with
our
plasma
power armor.
weapons. Lucky bastards.
You honor us with your presence here. Need something, friend?
I trust you are well. I'm here for your progress report on the...
Listen, thanks for getting us through that. I'm not stupid. I know we wouldn't have made it without you. I'm sorry about your dad, and I'm sorry I've acted like an ass. Great. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Later.
You're a bit late today, sir. I was afraid that you weren't coming. As per my report that I forwarded to you, development is on schedule.
I'm pleased to hear that. Do you anticipate any setbacks? Last month's progress was, well, let's call it underwhelming.
Hey there. And I have work to do.
We have shortages all around.
I need to collect my wits and figure out what to do next. I need to collect my wits and...
Hey, buddy. Hi. Yeah, so listen, thanks and all. Really great job you did there.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the Citadel, friend of steel. Need something, friend?
Hail. Yes? What is it?
Outcast in the walls of the Citadel. I've understood that. I know.
Weapons are beginning to deteriorate.
Hail to you. By the traction of hospitality and on the word of Elder Lyons, I welcome you to the Citadel. I am Star Paladin Cross, Keeper of the Arm, and Seneschal to Elder Lyons. And I am honored to say I was acquainted with your father. Now, what may I do to help you? I did, and you as well. Long ago, I helped guard the water purifier against the super mutant horde. When your father left, I escorted the two of you to Megaton. He was a noble man. I was saddened to hear of his passing. But from what I've heard, he died with honor. He died for you. I only pray that my own death has such meaning. And so our deeds are carried on through our sons and our daughters. Continue to remember him fondly. Continue to tell his story, and continue to do his work. Through you, he shall carry on. But now I must ask you a difficult question, if I have your leave to do so. I escorted your father across the wastes. It was the best I could contribute to his efforts to restore fresh water to the people. I would like the honor of escorting you in your journey to complete his work. Then I shall follow your leave and submit to your command. As James's child, I know I don't need to explain, but I am not your servant. If I do not like the path your actions take, I will return here. Now, let us go forward, crush the Enclave, and fulfill your father's mission. Your father would be proud of you.
Hey.
There is a foul stench on the wind. Let us not tarry for long. Lead the way.
with your presence here. The Brotherhood is at... Hail.
The Brotherhood is at your service. What aid can I offer you, outsider?
Welcome. 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 Need something, friend?
You honor us with your presence here. What aid can I offer you, outsider? So, what's the latest report?
Enclave strength is at 100%. They're getting reinforcements from somewhere, but we still haven't determined the location of their headquarters.
Greetings to you.
Got a second? What's up? So what do you
Hail.
think? Can we take these Enclave guys?
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall. More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the Capital Wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now, as before they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know? The Brotherhood began on the West Coast. It exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid. Ah, now, that's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology, and we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super-mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries. So be it. What more did you want to know? So be it. Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel. Low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired. This is not normally something that we do. Trade with outsiders has proven to be problematic in the past. However, considering the circumstances, so be it. I'll send word to Durga that you have full access to trade. Considering the circumstances, I think it would be prudent if you received such training, yes. Speak to Gunny in the Bailey. He will train you in the proper use of power armor. Fear not, I will send word that I have given my approval. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval. Of course.
Scribe Peabody was telling me about those Enclave plasma weapons. You know, they can turn a man to... How the hell do you defend against that?
Hail.
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 Need something, friend?
The Brotherhood is at your service.
You honor us with your presence here.
Need something,
Got a
friend?
second?
What's on your mind?
What's your tactical assessment of this new situation?
You're kidding me, right? 10 soldiers in devil suits and you lose
Welcome.
your
What's the
nerve?
result of the latest
Those
scan?
Enclave troops are in... Tell you what, let's hook up later and go see Scribe Bowditch. I hear he's been working on some new power armor
Elder
mods.
Lion.
Hail to you, son of James. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall. Steel be with you.
Sure, pretty died.
What's your tactical assessment of our situation?
There's been another big...
Either way, we should hit the Bailey later and run through some troops.
Roger that.
There's been a thinking inside of the wasteland of the Evergreen Hills region. That's heavy raider country, so things could get interesting. I thought
What
as
is
much.
You heard what the others have been saying?
The
Brotherhood is at your service.
Scribe Peabody was telling me about those Enclave plasma weapons.
What is it? So what do you think? Can we take these Enclave guys? Look, the Enclave has the tech. They have the resources. But do they have the heart? I don't think so. We'll hold true. Huh. Yeah, I guess I hadn't thought of it like that. Thanks. I appreciate the pick-me-up. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Anyway, we should get back to our duties.
Scribe Rothschild wanted those AMS tests done
The
right away.
What
so
I
went
wouldn't do
ahead
to
and
get my
handled it
hands
for
on
you.
one of those Enclave vertibirds. The Brotherhood
What
is
I
at your
wouldn't do to
service.
get my hands on one.
Hail, outsider. I am Scribe Jameson. Word of your ordeal has spread. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father. But if I can help you in any way, please let me know. You have? Oh my. This brings to light a sad affair for the Brotherhood, but perhaps it is something that you can assist us with. If you have the time, I have an offer for you. Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC ruins, often detached from the main base here at the Citadel. We're short on communication equipment, so many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells, without standing orders. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. As Keeper of the Scrolls, it's my charge to write of each fallen brother's deeds. Exactly. A brother fallen in the field may have no one to carry word of his death back to me. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates, but with our manpower stretched thin, we have no such luxury. Which is why I must now ask you for your help. Each brother wears a holotag like the one you found. Should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, I ask that you return their tags to me, so that I might record their deeds in the scrolls. Scrolls are kept by the head librarian of each Brotherhood bunker. The scrolls are a record of the Brotherhood itself. Into each scroll is written the name and deeds of each of our brothers. Battles, what technology is recovered, when he was promoted, everything. The last entry for each brother is that brother's death. It is important, as the way a man dies is just as important as the manner in which he lives. And so, each man who nobly serves the Brotherhood ascends into our history, to be remembered by those who come after him. They are on our fallen brothers throughout the DC ruins. However, I can't give you a full report on the locations of all of our operations. As I said, many of the units in the field operate independently, sometimes not reporting into the Citadel for weeks or months. As I told you, with the increase in super mutant activity and Elder Lion's edicts regarding our goals, we are critically short on manpower. Any soldier that I would ask to do this task is one less soldier fighting in the field or defending the Citadel. As much as I hate to involve outsiders, it is necessary if I am to properly maintain the scrolls to honor the dead. We have access to a great deal of technology, and because of that, there are a number of things that we can continue to produce. I will be able to offer you caps for the tags you bring me, but from time to time, I will be able to give you something a bit more interesting. Well, there are a number of orders within the scribes, each dedicated to a specific area of research. Actually, I am Proctor of the Order of the Quill. I oversee the archives and library here in the Citadel. We are dedicated to preserving the history of the Brotherhood, as well as unearthing the secrets of the pre-war civilizations. We have a single field associate, Scribe Yearling. She operates out of the former Library of Congress to the northeast. The Order of the Sword is responsible for weapons research and development. Guns, ammunition, anything of an offensive nature. Defensive research is done by the Order of the Shield. Power armor, defensive structures, anything that is intended to protect us. The Order of the Quill preserves the written knowledge of the ancients, seeking out all manner of books and holotapes. Certainly. The Brotherhood has been battling super mutants for decades. First out west, then in Chicago, now here. But this group of super mutants is different somehow. Physically, yes, but mentally as well. If we knew where they came from, we'd know why. Go with peace and knowledge.
Tell you what, let's hook up later and go see Scribe Bowditch.
What? Huh? I'm sorry. I'm just an initiate.
Need something, friend?
Caution is advised.
Hail.
You honor us with your presence here.
So, what's...
These kids couldn't hit the ass end of a behemoth at 5 paces. You should get in there and show them a thing or two, eh? That'd be a laugh. Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass? Anyway, you ready for this? Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you. What aid can I offer you, outsider?
I received word from Elder Lyons. He says that you have permission to trade with us. Good for you. Sure, just be quick about it. Try not to break it, outsider. The Brotherhood is at your service. Yeah? What do you need? Gotcha. We'll see you next time, Leech. Sure.
Helping the people of the Wasteland is of the utmost to the Lions Doctrine.
Hail.
It's good to see you alive and well, sir. good to see you.
I've got
Sonora is our leader. Speak with her.
We are the law.
Yes? Sonora is our leader. Speak with her. Hey. Watch it, will you? Hello. We bring law to a lawless land.
Sonora is our leader. Speak with her. Stay strong.
Hey there. Sonora is our leader. Speak with her. You should talk to Sonora.
You're on point. I shall back you up.
Sonora is our leader. Speak with her.
You should talk to Sonora.
Yes? Watch it, will you? You should talk to Sonora.
Stay strong. You are a credit to your father. Hostile detected. Commencing attack. Blank 'em. Legs hit. Ah! Ah!
detected. Commencing attack. Flank him! Damn it! Damn it! Legs hit!
May your powder stay dry.
Stay strong.
Watch it, will you? We are the law.
Stay strong.
It's always good to see one of our number here. Have you brought tales and trophies of justice? The unrighteous will fall. Let me see how many you've brought to justice. So many of the unjust have been dispatched, but so many remain. Here is your reward. Spend it well. Bye.